What's up, guys? I'm getting used to this whole posting thing, so bear with me once again. But I think we're missing, for those of us who are African American and who are educated, male and female, I think we're missing the whole point of why we even went to college in the first place. It was in my opinion that, the Civil Rights Movement and a lot of these other movements were for us to be able to go to school so we can educate ourselves, to help out our families. I mean, that's what I thought it was, and just to give back to our community. That's what I thought the whole us going to college was. I didn't think it was just for us to go to school and just to get money so we can buy big things. I thought that was materialistic, and we all claim not to be materialistic, but I mean, that's just what I'm saying. It seems like all we're doing this for, and the reason why, black women who are educated, I want an educated man, and this, that, and the third. Why? Because he wants to help out his community, or why? Just so he can have more money, so you can have bigger and better things. So that's what it's coming down to. The fact of the matter is, two educated people in America will be fine. They might not have Mercedes, they might drive an Avalon, who knows? But two college-educated people in America will be fine. It's as simple as that. You guys are not going to be poor. You will be fine. But all this fucking arguments over, I need this and that, he has to have this, she has to have that. This shit is just based on materialism. That's all it comes down to. I mean, I'm going to be real. We're not the only minorities getting education. You have, it's not just black and white. You have Asians, Hispanics, Native American, Vietnamese, you name it. They don't seem to have a problem with the whole who makes more, who makes less. As long as they're college educated, that seems to matter with them. Because it's the value of education. They value it because they feel it makes them a better person. It seems like we just value it because it's for the money. It's for the money. That doesn't make any sense. So reevaluate yourself. I'm sorry. I'm sick and tired of we have all these debates, and it's really just driven by our own materialistic needs, and then we'll be the first people talking about religion, God, this, I'm about this, and that. Then apply it to all aspects of your life. Seriously. Because this shit is not that hard, and it's kind of annoying, and it's kind of stupid. We're supposed to be the educated elites, and we acting like we don't have any sense. Oh, but how much money do you have, or what material possessions do you have? That shit can be taken away. We don't own the jobs that we have. White people still give us our jobs. They can take it away just like that. So what's going to happen now? What can you do? Seriously. I complain to my sister all the time. As educated as I can ever be, at the end of the day, unless I create work and business for myself, will always be dependent on the job that, whichever, white organization or white man gives to us. So he can take that away in a second. So instead of being happy and thankful that we're somewhere and trying to build and create something new, we're worried about who's educated and who has money, because we want to make sure that our materialistic needs are met. It's sad. I mean, it's all access. And at the end of the day, go over the numbers. Think about how hard it is to live in America and to have this lifestyle that you want. Most educated black folk will be middle class. There's nothing wrong with that. It's hard as hell to make middle class. But we're still caught up in having dreams of being wealthy elite. We're still getting paid. We still getting paid some salary, some hourly. And we're worried about who has what. You should be lucky we have something. I mean, it's sad and it's pathetic, because we know we're all around going over this TV show, this radio station, on CNN, and that shit is embarrassing. People go to college and get educated, of course, to get better jobs, because that's what they're supposed to do. Not so they can throw it in somebody's face and say, hey, yeah, how much are you making? What do you have? And I'm not talking about whites, I'm talking about other minorities, because we love to compare ourselves to whites. We already know the white culture is flawed. We already know this. But yet we seem to compare ourselves and almost try to want to be like them. And just to set the record straight, most educated white folks in a marriage, and both of them are educated and have money, you won't even know because they're not flashy and they're not vain. But yet we want somebody who's educated and who has money. Why? Let's see. So we could have, you know, the Louis Vuitton, the Mercedes-Benz, the expensive dinners, show off to our friends, live in houses even though we have money we can't afford. That's what we want it for. Let's be real. And that's pretty shitty and that's pretty sad. Nobody wants to admit it. So I think people need to wake the fuck up and understand that there's more to us. I'm sick and tired of us. We'll be the first one to talk about religion on Sunday, how I'm this, how my faith is everything, how my spirit is everything. And look how we're acting. And it's pretty sad. Trust me. 2 people with BAs in America, I don't care what job they have or, you know, what they got the degree in, should be able to make it in America. Really. So what's that say about yourself and your own materialistic needs and desires? Don't get me wrong, we all like nice things, but to the point where that's what drives us? Who can I be with that's going to give me the most? When we already know the economy is failing and people are losing jobs? It's the higher paying jobs that are getting cut out first. Come on now, open up your eyes. They're not letting go of the, you know, the lower salary paying jobs. They're letting go of the higher paying salary jobs because those are the ones that are killing the budget. So think about it. You're worrying about how much somebody makes. Worry about if they have job security. Job security. It doesn't matter if you make $100,000 if you're only going to make it for 5 years. It doesn't matter. So instead of looking at somebody by how much they make, look at how stable is the industry that they work in. I mean, we're not doctors and engineers as much as these other minority groups are. You know, we're in a lot of different industries, quite frankly, that fluctuate with the economy. So before you look down at somebody, especially those in corporate America, corporate America is cutthroat. I mean corporate America, you know, in the traditional mid-level, upper-level management, the whole big black building and all that shit, like that corporate America. They're cutthroat. They don't care. They will cut jobs like crazy if you don't already know. So worry about job security, please. And build your relationship with God, because if you're choosing somebody based off your own materialistic needs, what does that say about you? Seriously.